Are you new to making videos? Are you interested in making videos for YouTube? Are you looking for a new camera to make those videos? In that case, you would like to watch this video all the way till the end, as I'll share a few things you would like to take into account when you're picking up your next camera. So stay tuned. What's up, you beautiful people? Thank you once again for tuning into my channel. I'm Sadiq. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can pick your next camera for making your videos, what you should be looking into for picking those cameras. There's a lot of options out there, and it is very important you would like to pick the right camera that suits your cinematic and creative need. Just before going into the video, I would like to give this disclaimer that a camera does not make the filmmaker or the person who's making the video. It's not gonna change the quality of your video. It may change the quality of your video a little bit, but in the end, what is really important is the creative vision and the storytelling ability. If you have that, you can really make a movie or a video with any type of camera at hand. Getting a good camera will just enhance the quality of the visual and the sound and all the things that come together, but that is secondary. So I just wanted to kind of make sure that everybody's aware of that. Just picking up the best gear or the best camera not necessarily adds up to a perfect video. Before we go into the video, I'd like you to request to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel if this is your first time coming into this channel. This type of videos does take quite a bit of time to make, so I'd really appreciate your subscription and the like, because it does help motivate me to make these videos further and really connect with you in the future videos. So the first thing I would like to talk about when you're picking up your next camera is the video resolution. So currently, when you're looking to pick up a camera or a video camera, whatever it may be, you'll see all the terms that is thrown out: 1080p, 4K, 720p is pretty much outdated, so 1080p and 4K is predominantly the resolution you'll see in most of the cameras today. What it means is actually, in a layman's term, the details that is captured by the camera. The higher the resolution, more details you'll see, the crisper the image will be. So when you're picking up your camera, it is really important you see the longevity of this camera, what type of content it is online on YouTube nowadays. You'll see a lot of the contents available right now is 4K or above, sometimes depending on whether your TV can handle it. So it's not uncommon that a lot of the YouTubers or videographers are shooting nowadays in 8K cameras, so they can downscale it. We'll not talk about this in this video, but it essentially captures a lot more details in 4K when it downscaled from 8K. So it is really important when you're picking up your next camera, you really focus on the type of resolution the camera can offer. My recommendation would be picking up a camera which is at least 4K. That way you can capture a lot of details when you're shooting outdoors or shooting your videos, and it is kind of future-proof for now without breaking your bank. The next thing you should be considering when you're picking up your camera is the type of camera you would like to buy. So you can, believe it or not, get a cell phone and really get cinematic videos out of it today. So you can pick up a cell phone, you can pick up a DSLR camera just like the one I'm using right now, or you can pick up a video camera. The cell phone cameras have come a long way nowadays. So any cell phone cameras, even the one I'm using right now, has a 4K ability. So it has the ability of a regular camera to video, and most instances it is going to be enough for you. So if you want to start up with the cell phone, that's perfectly all right. Where the cell phone lacks from DSLR or a video camera is the type of lens it can use. Being a cell phone camera, it has a fixed lens, so you can't really change the lenses in the future to give it a more cinematic appeal or the type of look you're looking for, the type of look you're trying to imitate from seeing a movie or any other videos that you're interested in. So that is the limitation of a cell phone. DSLR is probably the most popular choice nowadays because first of all, it's very light to handle. It has, most of them does, it has interchangeable lenses, so you can pick up different kind of fixed lens, you can pick up a zoom lens. The options are pretty much limitless. Also, in terms of cost, it's not that expensive from a professional video grade cameras, and it allows you to take still pictures as well. Video cameras is good as well, where it lacks some of the features from DSLR is the sheer size. Also, most of the video cameras have fixed lenses, so you can't really change the lenses and go with something different. So the next thing you should be focusing on when you're purchasing your next camera is the frame rates it offers with at different video resolutions. So what do I mean by frame rates? So frame rates can be 24 frames a second, 30 frames a second, 60 frames a second, up to 240 or even more. Those are very high-end cameras which allow to do that. 24 frames a second is predominantly going to give you the most cinematic look that you're looking for. You also need something like a 60 frames a second if you're looking for a slow motion effect, 120 frames a second if you really need the ultra slow motion effect in your camera. So look into that when you're picking up your camera. Some of the cameras have limited frame rates. It cannot do the frame rates that you're looking for. Some of the cameras doesn't do 24 frames a second film rate. So if you're looking to film and give your video a cinematic look, those cameras probably won't do that. If you're looking to do slow motion, some of the cameras don't do 120 frames a second at certain resolution, or even not at all. The camera that I'm using right now, it does have that ability. It does do 120 frames a second, but it can only do it at 1080p. So look into that when you're picking up your camera. It will all depend on what you're trying to accomplish using your camera, the type of videos you're looking to shoot, and what you're looking to portray from your story using your camera. So definitely one of the important consideration when you're picking up your next camera. The next thing you should consider if you're buying a DSLR camera is the type of lenses the manufacturer offers. The most commonly and most popular brand in the market today is Fuji, Nikon, Canon, Sony, and a few other brands in the middle. But those are predominantly the major brands out there, and they have quite a bit of lenses they offer. Some of the manufacturer offers a really good quality lens, and they have certain effects. Which I learned a few years ago is that just because a 50mm lens from Nikon, if you pick that up, will not necessarily generate the same quality of photo or video a Canon 50mm does. So you should look into that as well before picking up your next camera. Look into some of the photos or videos some of the popular videographers or YouTubers have made online using some of the DSLRs that they have used and the type of stories that really resonate with you. So look into that, definitely. That would help you a little bit more understand to which way you'd like to head, which camera brand you'd like to pick up. Right now I am using Fuji X-T4. One of the reasons I picked up this camera in particular, I absolutely love the film simulation, and the color grading just comes out of the camera body itself. So a few things like that. At the end, it really depends on you. It really won't break or change your decision significantly. It's a personal preference. I believe you'll be right either way. It doesn't matter what camera brand you go with, but at the end, it really depends on you which creative look or type of look you like from different cameras. So definitely look into that. So the next item you should be looking into when you're buying your camera is making sure the camera has a microphone jack or has a headphone jack. So why is this very important? Most of the cameras right now has a built-in microphone, so you can actually take a video and it will actually record the audio with that as well. However, the quality of the audio from a built-in microphone on a camera is not the best. If you're looking to up your game and get the best quality audio you can get out, you need an external mic, and for that you need an external microphone which can hook up to your camera. The second thing is and an onboard headphone jack. When you're videotaping or recording a video, you need to listen to your audio to make sure the audio levels are good. So it's really important you have that so you can make sure every time you're taking a video, the audio quality is the best. So saying that, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of the cameras, a lot of the brands out there, they have those options. Making sure they have both of the headphone jack and microphone jack is really important, making sure you have the best quality videos. And the last item on the list is making sure the camera you're picking up, in the case if it's a DSLR, it has a fully articulating screen. Why is that important? This is particularly important for those of us who are making videos like this, where I'm actually sitting in front of the camera, and in order to make sure I'm in the right frame and I can frame my video correctly, I need to see myself on the screen. There are a lot of cameras out there, they're really good cameras, but they lack the fully articulating screen. They have the screen at the back, so as I'm taking the video from the back of the camera, it's really good. I can see where I'm standing, where the subject is, how that comes in the frame. It does become a little bit tricky if I'm on the other side of the camera like this and talking to my audience, you, and I can really see where the camera is focusing right now. So it's really important you have the fully articulating screen. In the case if you're doing vlogs like this, or even your video, a portion of it, you're talking to yourself as to the audience, you need to see yourself and you don't really have a help. There's other ways you can deal with it as well. If you really want, and if you really like a certain camera which doesn't come with the fully articulating screen, you can get an external monitor which can hook up to your camera, so you can see yourself in the monitor and see where you're looking at, how the frame looks like. However, I would recommend that if you're picking up a camera, the best one to go with is the ones that has the fully articulating screen. Well, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the comment section below, let me know what you liked in this video or what you did not like about this video. If you'd like to see contents like this in the future, that would really help me to make sure the contents I'm producing is aimed towards you. Until next time, take excellent care of yourself, be good to each other, love and respect each other just like the way you like to be loved and respected. Until next time, love you guys. Bye.